In 2020, due to the COVID-19 crisis that has spread around the world, human society is suffering unprecedentedly and severely. COVID-19, a new infectious disease that has never been experienced, has spread rapidly and consistently that no country can avoid. Unlike SARS and MERS, COVID-19 has spread simultaneously in countries around the world, leading to a chain of blockade measures by each country. Moreover, reports of the emergence of variant variants of COVID-19 continue to increase uncertainty. And in each country, vulnerabilities are emerging, not only in the medical system, but also in the economic, social, and crisis management system. With COVID-19, we are concerned about the emergence of another new infectious disease, or the reappearance of existing infectious disease. Even under the COVID-19 situation, existing natural disasters are becoming supersized due to climate change and global warming. There is also an urgent need to prepare measures for damage in the environmental health sector, such as particulate matter and new crises in the future. Now, human society has the challenging job of responding quickly and efficiently to COVID-19. Fortunately, the good news is that the COVID-19 vaccine has been developed and vaccination has begun, and treatments are also on the way. We sincerely wish that people suffering can return to their lives before COVID-19 outbreaks and live happily through the development of vaccines and treatment. In the 21st century, today's world has a different security paradigm than in the past. In the past times, crises have been set and managed under the traditional military security paradigm. However, in the 21st century, after 9/11 terrorism, under a comprehensive security paradigm, we are striving to manage and overcome all crises that threaten our nation and people. From the perspective of a comprehensive security paradigm, crises can be broadly categorized into 5 types. First, the traditional military security crisis. Second, disaster crisis, including natural disaster, man-made disaster, and technological disaster. Third, the critical infrastructure paralysis crisis, which is essential facilities, systems, and functions of the country, such as banking, transportation, electricity, information and communication, energy, public order, and public health, and so on. Fourth, the living safety crisis that threatens the safety of the people in everyday life. Fifth, new crises and transnational threats that have not been predicted. In order to prevent, prepare for, respond to, and recover from these crises, the academic development of crisisonomy or crisis management science is needed. The current COVID-19 virus is not only a crisis in the healthcare system, but also a global diplomatic and security crisis, a global economic crisis, a trade and commerce crisis, an education crisis, a cultural crisis, and a personal workplace crisis. To overcome these, it is necessary to secure joint cooperation, network, and support in various fields from the global scale to the individual level. In order to effectively respond to the pandemic of the future society, it is necessary to achieve multi-organizational cooperation and the transdisciplinary approach. To manage the current COVID-19 crisis, human society is being asked to live a completely different way of life than in the past. Without our knowledge, the contact and the face-to-face socio-economic system of the past is transforming into a non-contact, non-face-to-face online society. Private meetings, public meetings, small seminars or large academic conferences, and even family meetings and events, purchase of daily necessities, and overseas travel styles must be conducted in a completely different way from the past. Disaster management methods are also being implemented in new ways. Disaster prevention, preparedness, response, and recovery, as well as disaster relief and volunteering work, are conducted in a non-face-to-face online method, which is a prevalent reality today. Therefore, the government, which is responsible for preventing and responding to the COVID-19, should make efforts to improve the resilience that citizens and businesses can quickly recover from economic, social, and cultural shocks. A community which is made up of resilient residents is truly a resilient community. In other words, it is the resilient community that has the resilience of the community as a whole and provides a continuous process in which citizens do not despair of disasters and actively cope with the various problems in life. It is necessary for each citizen to be able to actively respond to disasters, pandemics, and transnational threats without kneeling. Sustainable development is possible only when each citizen secures safety from various crises and overcomes damage. The 21st ACC, the 14th ICCM, and the first Crisisonomy Forum, held from December 16th to 18th this year, will cover two topics. First, global crisis and emergency management cooperative system for overcoming disasters, pandemics, and transnational threats. Second, key challenges to securing the human safety in global society. Initially, we planned to hold each conference on a different date, but as the COVID-19 situation got worse and the number of cases of infection increased drastically, we inevitably decided to discuss both topics at the same time. Scholars and experts from Korea, China, Japan, United States, United Kingdom, Chile, Nepal, Australia, Thailand, Mongolia, Taiwan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and India participate in this conference and forum. Above all, this conference is more meaningful as it is jointly held by the Asian Disaster Preparedness Center, ADPC, and the UN Disaster Risk Reduction, UNDRR, which are international organizations that working to make the global society safe. I ask for your interest and love for international conferences and forums for a global, resilient community. I would like to express my gratitude to all those participating in this international academic event, and especially Hans Gutmann, Executive Director of ADPC. I sincerely thank you for willingness to participate in the conference held in a non-face-to-face manner, despite being familiar with the way of meeting each other and presenting and discussing face-to-face. Finally, I would like to express my sincere thanks to the preparatory committee members and Dr. Jae Eun Lee, Dr. Sora Kwon, and Mr. Bill Ho, Director of ADPC, who have devoted their dedication to preparing for the past 7 months for this international academic event. I wish all of you always health and happiness. Thank you.